Well, you know what? People are going to be literally going to clubs. So we are here on the strip, just doing some night, something in activity, and doing something hopefully we never will see this again in Vegas. Hopefully this is a once in a lifetime thing, as we're driving down this strip and just seeing the vacancy of what it looks like to be on the strip when there's no people. I mean, it's an experience to do this. We went down we drove south first on the strip, and now we're heading back north. I took some pictures. I got some pictures of the hotels with their hearts on it and stuff like that. But this hopefully is something we will never see again. We can tell our kids about it when the strip was completely shut down and there was no people on the strip except for employees or, going in, working on the inside, like security and stuff. And of course, we see Metro. There's quite a bit of Metro presence to help guard the hotels. But it is a strange feeling. So I mean, if you're ever bored at night, take a drive down and see what this feels like, because you'll never see this happen. Hopefully we never see this happen again, where it's shut down like this. And like most of the hotels got some of their lights on and everything, but like the Mirage was completely dark. And so the only thing you see on the strip is cars driving up and down. When you live when I lived in Arizona when I was younger, what was it like on Friday nights, people would go and cruise. It was called Cruising Central. So they would go cruise Central on Friday nights. This is kind of what this reminds me of, because there's really no people on the walking, but it's cars driving down the strip. So it's like a regular town where cars go and cruise the strip. Oh, let's see. Sorry for the bumpiness, but the strip sometimes has its bumpy parts. Oh, this side's got just the volcano is really dark. And they got the around the volcano, the water is all drained out. See how normally there'd be tons of people walking on these sidewalks. Not today, not. We started down at Fremont earlier. I took some pictures down there because you can't walk down the Fremont itself. They have the sidewalks closed in the middle of the casinos. hope shines. I can't see what it says. Maybe bright. That's the Wynn Hotel. Then the Encore has their heart out there. On this part of the strip, they got a lot of construction going on. So hopefully when they open this back up, they'll have most of this complete. Because it's a bumpy ride right here. It's like four-wheeling. This is something we can show our kids later in the future, or grandbabies, you know, to show them how this was completely shut down. And hopefully this is an event that, you know, we won't see this happen too much once we pull through. The pepper mill. You have to wonder, like, if a place like this will be able to make it through, manage it through. And how will this change the face of the strip? And for many businesses, not just on the strip, but many businesses in Las Vegas and everywhere. So I mean, if you lived in Vegas when 9/11 happened, you know, that was kind of eerie back then too, but this is even more so because this is really shut down. The strip wasn't shut down like this in 9/11. You know, 9/11 did affect the US, but this is globally. So when you think about this, you know, what it's gonna be like, you know. And because as they try to open stuff up, we're still going to have to keep distance from one another. And how many people will keep that distance and respect that distance, you know, when you go into spaces? That's going to be the hard part. Just because they open up doesn't mean it's the end of keeping that 6-foot rule or whatever. And hopefully, you know, we don't have to expand it from 6 feet to another feet, you know. So until they get something put in place where they can vaccinate everybody, and then I guess, I don't know if that's what it takes. We have to be vaccinated before we can start hugging each other again. And I'm sure nobody really, well, I mean, does anybody know the true, what has to be done to bring it back to where people feel safe? Feel and are safe. There's the stratosphere over here. There's a handsome man right there. See, I'm cruising the strip and looking at a handsome man. Maybe I'll stop and pick him up. Oh, I didn't know there's an IHOP here. That's new.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably not getting much business, huh? Unless they're still constructing it to open. So imagine that. Yeah, you're building a business, and are they going to be able to? But I mean, at least they're an international chain. Or alrighty. Well, I thought I would show you down the strip, and well, let's see. We're gonna go back down. Yeah, we'll go back down toward Fremont and show you down there too. I drove by Cashman earlier to see what that looked like. The old Olympic Gardens. I mean, that's been out of business for a while now. When I drove limos, that used to be a hot spot to get rides from. Boston Pizza. No weddings on the strip today. Hopefully, you know, this is a perfect time of year for all the road constructions to get the construction done. It would be ideal, huh? It's actually a nice night out for a drive too today. So we're heading down toward Fremont now. So pretty much only cars on Las Vegas Boulevard. And I imagine a lot of them are doing like what we're doing, filming or taking pictures. Imagine what it looks like down here later in the evening. Like around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, it has to really be quiet. Alrighty, well, that concludes our tour down the strip on this Thursday, April 16th. Yeah, I'm already in May, huh? April 16th, 2020. In the midst of the coronavirus. So, a video to hang on to and to remember what it was like when the strip was empty. Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay blessed.